Jesus.
Two guys from two worlds. This is the FlipSide. New episodes uploaded on YouTube every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now, your hosts, Jay and Noel. How you been, man? How's it going?
Good. I'm looking for the tripod for the TikTok later.
Yeah, good
Since
job.
we have millions of viewers, thousands of
right?
viewers,
We
can't
have
can't
all
wait
these
to
viewers.
see the rest of my forehead for today. Oh, speaking of forehead, what else do you have in mind today? I was thinking we could start the session off, or today's episode. I thought we would start today's episode off with a quiz.
A quiz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing better than to stretch our little brain cells. But that's pretty much all I've got. What else do you have on your side of the world?
Well, a
Oh,
couple of things.
if you guys are wondering who's in the Philippines and who's in Virginia, you know the one with the mosquito repellents or the mosquito killers, right? These are not background lighting.
Yeah.
Those are
Sorry.
actually functional mosquito killers.
Hold on. That blue one under the desk is also a mosquito thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's the huge one for the garage. They're getting bigger nowadays because it's been raining a lot. And
Right.
when I say it's been raining a lot, like it's been raining for the past 3.5 weeks. Well, it's been raining for a month already. And yeah, there's been so what that's the thing here. When one thunderstorm leaves, another one is just right behind it.
Right.
So it's like
So how many days has it been raining?
practically a month straight. Maybe there'd be one or no, not
That
even 2 days,
is
but just one
crazy.
day that would just take a break because
Yeah.
the other one is coming. You
I
can
got
literally
it.
see like the patch of clouds here
Right.
that's just left, and the other one here is just arriving. So eat your food at Takarindia faster because it's going to rain, and it literally rained. That's what
That's so
happened to
funny.
us yesterday.
That's so funny. Well, I wanted to actually. Oh man, you know what?
Okay, while you're figuring that out, broski,
Yeah.
remember a couple of days ago, broski, I sent you a video of this guy like talking like, "Hey, broski, like, what you think about this, pare?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, broski," and it's like that.
Right.
I got that. I would have never come across that on my Instagram had somebody forwarded it to me. No, actually emailed it to me because it
Why?
was for another audition piece. So it was like, here are the lines. Like let's say the line is welcome to today's podcast with Jason and Noel.
Right.
And then they say, oh, by the way, here's the peg. And then the peg is, hey broski, how you doing today, broski? What you think about that, pare? Like, oh yeah, broski. Like, it's like, how do
Scripted,
you
pare, scripted.
no, not that it's scripted, but what was so funny, and I'm bitching about it now because I didn't get the audition piece, obviously.
Right.
I'm complaining about it because it's another one of those audition pieces where the lines are so the peg was like, hey broski, like it was so funny and like, like so hip, and with
Hip?
with
Like
yeah,
in the know type of thing.
like groovy millennial language,
Right.
and the tone of voice and the delivery is very, hey broski, like what you doing, broski? So it was funny, right?
Right.
You laughed, but the script that I got was, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's podcast with Jay and Noel, where Jay is not in the podcast and I'm just here by myself.
So
You understand what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah.
single
Yeah.
word of broski there, or like, hey dude, or hey pare, but that
I-
was the peg. So
I
it's
don't
like,
understand that. Is that like an actual catchy thing over there? Like that's how they do it. That's how they do it.
nah, not really. No,
Ah.
that guy just came up with something really funny.
Oh, okay. Well
So
then.
the seems like a lot of people have been coming up with really like 1 minute. Practically, there's another one that I saw that's like mga marites. Remember we
Yeah.
were joking about like, oy, ay, mare, ano latest? And like, so, so,
Hi,
a
baby.
friend it
Hold on,
happens to
hold
be
on.
a.
We got a
Oh, they're
guest.
back.
She got a backpack. You got a bunny backpack? Yeah. Okay, you smell like sweat. Go. It smells
So
good.
before I jump into my 2 eggs and pandesal and
Right.
coffee that just landed in front of me, I gotta eat it fast because it's going to mess up my keyboard.
Right.
So
Well,
I
I
want to get
actually
it out of the way.
let me give a shout out to my old boss.
Listening right
So,
now?
well, I don't know if he's listening right now, but his name is Jeff. I'm not gonna give his last name, but let's just say maybe 15 years ago, maybe 20. I don't know. I used to work in one of these hotels that I worked at before called the Hawthorne Suites.
I guess that's
And
not the one that you get fired at.
I never got fired in a hotel, dude.
Okay.
Jesus. No, no. I got promoted into the sales department, and this was my sales manager, my director, actually, my sales director. His name is Jeff. Cool guy. Um, he's probably well, he's older than us, but this dude, what sticks out to me is he took me on a sales trip to one of our clients before, right? And this fucker got me
Mm,
wasted.
I was
We
gonna say
he got me to
a sales trip.
we visited a client, so we did the sales trip, whatever. And there's this
Mm.
bar next to the hotel, and this guy got me toasted. He just kept buying me shots and shots and shots. Well, I mean, it's expense. He didn't pay for it. But he got me so drunk, it was not even funny, man. But he's a great guy. I learned a lot from him in the sales in the while he was my boss as a sales manager, and we used to play golf a lot together as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the other day he just messages me out of nowhere because I guess he found.
Oh,
Ace.
wait. Hold on. Let me interrupt you real quick.
Yeah.
This is a good place to sync the cameras, by the way. The I'm snapping my fingers so that you could hear it, but I don't think you can. Can you hear the snapping on the
Yeah.
microphone?
Yeah, I could.
Sweet.
Can you hear
Okay.
it?
I'm trying to help you out with syncing the
Did you hear
camera.
that?
No, I can't.
You
Your
can't?
camera, your microphone's too good. TikTok, we're requesting for access to get us on.
It's on now. What about that one? Can you hear that?
Still requesting for access. Oh, we're on now already. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
We're
no,
on
no,
now.
no. Can't hear any of the snaps that you're making.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it, my mic is too good.
It's so high tech, broski.
I know, bro.
Ca-
Yeah, that was
can't,
really, really bad.
can't say it, huh?
I can't.
Not coming out. Doesn't it roll out of your tongue,
No,
broski?
not really.
Hold on. Are you done with your story with your boss? Because I wanted to finish the second part of that story. Hey.
Yeah, they went to the bathroom. No, I'm not done. Well, no, my boss. I just wanted to say hi. Hey, Jeff. I'm actually trying to get him on the show so we can have a good conversation, catch up. And he actually started a YouTube channel as well because he fishes. He's like really big into fishing now. So I guess he started a YouTube channel. It's
Nice.
Devil Dog Fishing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool actually. He's just talking about his fishing stuff and whatnot. Nice guy. But
is there-
hopefully next Wednesday I can get him on the show in the house because I'm trying to teach him how to edit some film as well or some stuff. So hopefully I can get that going and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Does he have a Filipino cell in his body?
No, white guy. I mean, straight Irish.
Oh, sweet.
Irish or Italian? I think he's Irish. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get him on. Hopefully I can set up something with him next Wednesday and catch up with him. It'd be nice. I haven't seen this guy in so long, and it'd be nice to catch up with him and have him on. Anyway, go ahead. What's up?
No, I was just segueing from the broski one. There's also another individual creator that's come up with like a series of 1-minute videos. But
Right.
it's funny because the way that he's done it, and for the life of me, I don't know his name, and I can't find it off the top of my head on Instagram right now. But there's this Filipino creator, and his series is about mga marites nga. So like, mare, anong latest, ganyan. But with a social twist to it. So it's not like, mare, anong meron, ganyan. Like, no, it's like, ooh, are you looking at what I'm seeing there? Like with
Okay.
like an English accent and a British accent, and at the same time, but if you really listen closely, they're like, ooh, but do you think that she's wearing that right now? Because basta nagmamarites lang sila. They're just doing chismis, and then, some of the funny ones are like they're by the window, so it's
Right.
him and our mutual friend. I don't know the guy actually, but I know the co-host or the guest. Sometimes they're sitting beside, or they're standing beside a window, and they're looking through the blinds,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, parang basta in my head, parang it translates to, uy, nagdidilig sila. Bakit kaya sila nagdidilig ngayon? Ano kayang meron dyan sa kapitbahay? Basta they're looking through their neighbor's lawn through the blinds in their house, but they're
Right.
just, and then
Right.
they're both like wearing, towels on their heads, like they both just showered. Pero yun nga, sa Tagalog, nagchichismisan lang sila, but their accents are like are
Is it that
social
bad?
British accents that I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, the broski was a little funnier when I talked about it a while ago. But
Can I do a quick retraction?
please,
It turns out my boss Jeff was watching, so
hey,
he's
Jeff.
actually Italian. Italian. My bad. It's just a big difference.
So he heard the part where you were inviting him, hoping that he would get on the podcast.
I'm hoping. I mean, we talked about it. He said he's
After
free on Wednesday, so
after you plugged the name of his channel and everything, and probably got him 1 or 2 subscribers,
yeah.
and
Hopefully,
you're
well,
still
we'll see.
busy chatting with him right now while I'm talking to you
He just
in the middle of
messaged
the
me
podcast.
after I said what I said about him. He just literally shot me a text, says one word: Italian. Like, okay, so I screwed up. My bad.
Yeah, if that was a millennial that you were speaking with, it would be Italian with a bunch of emojis and a sad face and a crying face there somewhere.
Man,
Uh,
that's actually what I wanna ask him if we do get him when we do get him on. I want to ask him about his point of view in regards to these millennials. You know what I mean? Because this guy,
right.
Jeff, he's a very straightforward guy. I've never known this guy to be a BSer. You know what I mean? He calls it as it is. He'll call you out on things, and that's what I like about this guy. It's like a no BS type of guy. Yeah, cool guy, cool guy.
I haven't had a lot of. Actually, I have. I come
What?
to think of it, I was about to say that I don't. I was about to say that I don't have a lot of boss friends or friends that became. No, I mean bosses that became friends even after after my job with them. But actually, come to think of it, I do have a couple of boss friends, but yeah, it's just nice to be able to parang meet them outside of the office, in a sense that you know
Yeah.
you have that pressure off of your back or your shoulders or your chest that you're
Am I
doing
gonna
some
say
work.
that he's a friend? I don't think he's a friend, Jeff. But because friends really like keep in
Hang
touch and
out.
see hang out and that, so to
No,
speak, you know?
did you play golf even after you were working at the for him?
Well, no. Actually, after he left the hotel, that was kind of it.
Oh, he left before you did.
He left before, like 6 months before I did, because there was new ownership. With new ownership, typically managements gets replaced. But no, I think we played 1 or 2 times more afterward. But after that, I just drifted away. So am I gonna call him a friend? I don't think
So you tried to be friends, it just didn't work out.
I don't think I put enough effort, to be honest with you. Yeah, but he's a good guy. You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't mind hanging out with him. I think what happened was our lives after that particular section of our life, like in that hotel, after that,
Mm.
it just went all over the place, you know? Like he had his
Oh,
own thing, I had my own thing, and that was it. I think maybe we hung out once or twice after, but
now what I was
besides
about
that,
to say
that's pretty
was
much it.
there's a point in your life where friendships sort of become just either you're friends or not. But back in college or high school, you're hanging on to these guys like don't ever let go.
Right,
You know,
right.
like
That's
case
usually
in
what
point, the person that
happens.
I'm speaking with across the room right now. It's like, please, you're
Well,
you're part of my
that's
childhood.
I know, but
Don't
that's what usually happens
go.
to people that you if you're close if you live close to the same vicinity or you have like more than a couple of mutual friends, it's what usually happens. Like another for instance, do you remember one of the classmates that we had in high school that she was part of the video projects that we did? I
Hmm,
don't know if you remember her. Don't say her last name if you remember her, okay? Regina,
sounds
Filipino.
familiar.
She was like
Oh,
in a number of the projects and videos that we did. She
hmm.
just messaged me out of the blue 2 days ago.
Oh,
I'm like, hey, I like the video that you posted. It's been a while. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I told her, like, oh yeah, I don't know if you remember Noelle. We're doing a
mm,
podcast together, but I
mm,
haven't checked my
mm,
messages yet. Maybe she replied or not. But
mm.
yeah, out of the blue, she just messaged me as well. So I'm like, oh, cool. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
nice.
But it's sometimes it's just so hard to like keep track of people though, you know? Because everybody ends up doing so many different things with their lives at a certain point, and not everybody keeps tabs with everybody
Takes
because
effort,
things happen. It takes effort, yeah.
like
Because those certain
putting up a
people,
podcast.
not really. There's no comparison there because it takes those friends become part of your lives, so to speak. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I guess
Hmm.
like a podcast, because now in a way, us here, my family and your, it's like a part of your life, so to speak, there, and vice versa. So yeah, I guess like a podcast, but it does take work. But it sucks
Yeah.
though, you know, different trajectories when it happened. Like I got some old friends that don't live that far from here, to be honest with you. And I used to hang out with them a lot, like maybe 10 years ago. Okay.
From San Francisco?
No, no, no. Literally, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes from here.
No, no, no. Sorry, sorry. You met them in San Francisco?
No, here.
You met them here?
They're
There?
friends of mine here. Yeah. But they live like 30 minutes away. But I haven't seen them in like 10 years. I haven't spoken to them in like maybe 8 years.
Mm,
I mean, it sucks. I think it's because why is that actually? Is it
mm.
really because different lives and different part of people's lives that happen or whatever that you guys just lose track?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, because your world gets wider,
Or smaller.
smaller, well,
I
both
have
ways. But yeah, just
well,
basically
well,
it
like
doesn't
right now,
crisscross.
at my age in this point in life, I have way, way, way less friends than I
Yeah.
used to 8, 9 years ago. Do
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Is it by choice? I don't think so. Is it some of them by choice? Yes, some of them not. But I think it's more like it's just lives change.
For sure.
Different, you know. I don't know. It kind of sucks now that I think about it. But am I sad that I have less friends, so to speak? Not really. I mean, it all depends, really.
Well, I think part of it also is, well, for me, I realized that even if I want to maintain my friendship with
Right.
Jeff or whoever, I also realize, like somewhere in the back of my mind, this guy's busy or she's busy doing stuff, and I don't necessarily fit into her or his life
Right.
right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing for us that we're not like working on a term paper or or a project together. Maybe that's what it is. Also, there's nothing that we're working on together. We're remaining friends for the sake of
Right.
remaining friends,
Right.
and those are for keeps. But at the same time, and it's neither good or bad. It's just the fact that I only have so much bandwidth on my brain
Right.
to
Right.
maintain a relationship, kind of thing. So
That kind of it just sucks. I guess. But I don't know though. See, that's the thing. Does it really suck for me though? Like for me here, can I honestly say I'm happier with less friends?
how many Facebook friends do you have?
Like 500 something.
Dang, I was about to like brag that I only have like 618 or something like that. From 1,500 before. I just started slowly like shredding,
I take it
purging.
back. I have 371 Facebook friends.
Wow.
Okay. Out of that, how many can I call actual friends? Maybe a handful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Have you gone through that phase where you were purging?
No, not yet. No, not yet.
Mm.
I don't know if I
You
even
just
should, because it's always good to
you,
keep track of people.
yeah,
But
that's what I
see, that's the
mean.
thing
I
there.
mean, I meant the opposite of that. It's like I don't want to keep track of these people. I don't want them to keep track of me.
that's that's a difference though. It's not like I'm trying to
Oh,
keep
and then
track of people, but
I have an ex friend. I mean,
oh,
she didn't do anything to me. I didn't do anything to her. I just didn't feel like we were necessarily needed to keep
close.
in touch.
Yeah.
I unfriended her. And then
And
about
then
a week or a month later, she messaged. I mean, she could still message me, right? I
right.
didn't block her or anything. But she was like, "Hey, we're not friends anymore."
What?
And I was like,
Well, prior to
"Oh,
that, how long before you guys, or since the last time you guys talked to each other?
like 10 years." Yeah, exactly,
So you
exactly.
unfriending her was the breaking point of like, oh, how come we don't talk anymore? Really?
No, no, no. It was like she and I don't catch up anyway.
No, I know that. I meant it's like I know exactly what you mean. It's just that it's weird that it took that to have one word exchanged between each other.
Well, obviously, it means that she was lurking. She was checking me out, and
Sacre bleu.
I have a we have a mutual friend together, I guess. And then
Ah,
probably what happened was my mutual friend and I saw each other. She probably put a picture up
right.
that had our mutual friend and I together, and then I was I was part of that, and she was probably like, "Hey, how come Noel's profile didn't uh you know how come it didn't show up on my feed or something like that?" You know how like things are connected, and then people can notice things because they're not like tagged or whatever. And
Yeah.
I don't know how that thing goes, but the point is, I really didn't care anything about our friendship or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
whatever, like we're not friends anymore, and then we could be friends again. What in the future, I
Well,
guess.
the question is, did you add her back?
I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, I think something happened or whatever. So I
Right. Right.
added her. I added, I added her back, but my eyebrows were like,
Maybe.
okay. Oh, and then I discovered like acquaintances and restricted, that list of friends that there's like sub
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah.
So I put her in one of those. But
Ah. But
yeah,
can't they see that though if you do that?
I don't know. But the point is, I added her back, but yeah, with a lot of hesitancy. But I figured, I guess there's nothing bad about adding her back. I don't really care, whatever. But
Mm.
where was I going with that?
You were no, it was just a weird thing, I guess, that number of friends that we're talking about, people that we hang out with, so to speak. It's different
Yeah,
too, though, here and there. like
my goal is about 300. If I could lessen my number of friends to about 300.
to 300.
Yeah, they said the realistic one is like 150. Like the the one that your brain can really sort of hang on to or
Right.
attach or understand. Like your community really is only like about 150.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a 5,000 friends cap on Facebook, right?
No, I didn't know that. Is there really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like I'm
yeah,
ever gonna get there. Yeah.
yeah. No, I have kind of one of those celebrity friends
I'm
that
still, to be quite honest with you, I'm still not keen to the whole idea of how Facebook is considered to be a major status quo in your life or in people's lives. Like, for
there or
example, in a
here.
relationship, when
We're talking
changing the
about
status, we're
in
changing
the
the status
world.
on Facebook as, coming from being single to not all of a sudden in a relationship. Does that really matter? I mean, to me, it never did. It never has.
Somebody here beside me without a microphone started responding to the stuff that you're saying. Can you tap the screen like on the side where I
I
can't
know
see
I
it? It's
can
really
hear it. I
it's
didn't
really
want,
distracting.
I don't, I didn't want to say anything about tapping the screen, but Jesus Christ. Maybe you need to cut your nails, Tin.
She's like it's just her thumbs, but
That's
there's
so
there
funny.
actually there's no sound, but like at the corner of my eye, I can see that there's a twitching going on here on the
Hold
side.
on. She's holding it and she's just doing that.
Yeah,
That's some crazy thumb action
there.
right there, bro. AC, what AC does is she'll put it down on the table and she'll just do this.
Yeah, that's what she did also.
That's
Why
just too
not use
much.
why not use two fingers? You could be
Double
like running on a
action, huh?
treadmill like this. Yeah.
Double action.
Where's the mic stand? You want to get the mic on or you're just listening? You're just side commenting on the side.
Again, as always.
Yeah, no, but she was reacting to your relationship status like like when are you going to change your relationship status, Noel?
Let me
Mm.
let me ask you a
See,
question.
see, see. Look, did you hear what she just said?
No, I didn't hear what she said.
She said, "Yeah, but you took it out. You took it out."
Does it really matter?
I was like,
Jesus,
"That's
man.
exactly why I took it out, then,
Yeah.
because I don't want." Oh, we're gonna
I
get
mean,
it.
I'm lucky that my wife is not really that. It doesn't really matter to her as well that much, Although, even though I didn't see that much of a big deal with it. Like, my wife did tell me, "Hey, why do you still have old pictures of your ex in there?" The good part about that is it's not like she said that in a accusatory way. She just asked it to me. She didn't like accuse me about it. Why do you
Yeah,
have pictures in your
yeah.
Facebook?
Not like some people.
Because how often do people really go back in there and really like look at all your stuff?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna name names, but
Right.
she
Plus, in
was.
the pictures that you're tagged in, you can't take that out. People tag you into it. You can't
Right.
take that out. They have to take it out.
And the funny thing is, sometimes she like, okay, how come you have a picture here of blah 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 like that? It's like, I do. I have a picture there of. I don't even know that I have a picture, and then she's complaining that I still have it.
Right.
It's like
Right.
she's like, why don't you take it out? It's like, you take it out. I don't want to like fuss with my Facebook right now. I don't even post anything.
Well, AC just told me that apparently you can untag yourself. I didn't know that. But am I gonna sit there and waste my time untagging myself? Probably not. Because it doesn't bother me. I don't care.
So
I've
it's so
already.
important. It's so important. So we're talking about like friendships that you're maintaining.
But you saved your exes there.
Now there's Facebook that I have to maintain.
It's too much work.
It's like I don't even remember that she was my ex.
Right.
But
But the fact that it's still too much work.
Can you just keep tapping? Don't pay attention to what we're talking about.
Pwede ba? Ha?
Thank you for the coffee.
Earmuffs na lang.
Wait, I wanted to get her mic stand, and I keep turning around because I can't find one. You know where the mic stand? Ah, there. Oh, there behind me. Yeah, no, I couldn't find it because it's also black. There. If you want to say something, you're gonna need to get a microphone or mic stand. So, dude, this is your way of procrastinating and not doing the how Filipino are you quiz today, are you?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm waiting for you to get going on that, dude. Let's go. How
Oh.
Filipino am I? We got a
Okay.
quiz going on how Filipino am I? Because even though I do look like a Filipino sometimes,
And since your last name is Ofreso.
well, yeah, the number of times that I get like I look like Tiger Woods in this thing, it's ridiculous. And it's not like it only happens on TikTok. It happens everywhere else. Anyway,
When they hear your last name, doesn't it come across as Filipino?
Ofrecio is not really Filipino-ish though.
Well, if
It's
you say
not-
Ofrecio, it's so
No,
special.
so what? Ofrecio. It's
Ofrecio.
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 It's Spanish, Espanol.
Yeah. Like De La Rosa. It's De La Rosa.
But Gomez Mendoza de la Rosa. Joke.
Okay, wait. We're running out of time already. It's already 9 o'clock. What time did we start? How much time do
We started at 8:30, dude. We were way behind. We were half
So
an hour
is there
behind.
anything else on your list? Because this has got to be this is going to eat up a lot of time.
No, let's go. Let's rock it.
Mango pie.
Which one? Oh, right. You got the picture that I sent. Speaking of Filipino, let's warm up before we get into the quiz. You
Okay.
sent the 3-inch peach mango pie picture that I sent you.
Oh yeah, dude. That is so AC and I were talking about it. For those of you guys that just tuned in, Noel sent this picture from Jollibee about the peach pie.
You might want to screen share that or something. But even
3 inches, dude.
a further backstory was a couple of episodes ago, you went to Jollibee that's 2 minutes away from your house?
No, it's 40 minutes away.
And how many inches was that?
Oh man, here. So we're looking at my screen right now. I think there's a way to look.
So we're doing a little Jollibee investigation here.
Yeah.
Jollibee in Virginia versus Jollibee.
I don't
here
know
in-
how exactly how big it was. I think it was like 4.5 inches.
Yeah, way
It's-
bigger than
It's
my
way
3 inches.
bigger than that. Yeah. Because this is ridiculous. That's like barely 3 inches. On top of that, the drink is barely 5 inches. That's crazy.
That's right. And
That's
and I didn't finish it.
you're
That iced
stupid.
tea that you're looking at right now,
You didn't
This
finish
is-
that?
it's just too sweet. Like you drink half of that and you're good.
Oh my god.
I ended up drinking water for the rest of the meal. But the peach mango pie,
yeah.
they
So
come in
good.
threes. They come in threes. There's a reason why they come in threes, because I'm gonna
Oh,
finish all three.
One order is 3.
No. One order is one, but they have a 3 set or a box set. You get a little discount for getting 3
I see.
from 30 pesos. It becomes like 28 pesos. So you save like 2 pesos.
In any case, it's
After.
10 pesos each, which equates to what? How much is that in dollars? Like 25 cents? Maybe.
No, more like 15 cents.
49 pesos isa eh.
49 pesos ang isa? I thought it was 30 pesos. Oh, it's 49 pesos ang isa because it's delivery.
It's a grab.
Grab delivery.
Oh, it's delivery. That's why.
That's-
But I mean,
that's-
what about this regular price?
Extra delivery pa.
For
That's extra
okay.
delivery.
Kalma.
That's the the app.
Okay, so there's the
Nakikita yung app.
the add-on. So Jollibee adds prices online if you order online.
Right. That's service fee, so to speak.
No, that's their service fee. And then the delivery fee is another add-on.
Right. Jesus.
So
Well,
they're
yeah,
making a lot of money with these.
Grub here is pretty expensive as well. It's actually really expensive. It's like an additional $10-15 for Grub.
Yeah, that's a lot. Right.
Yeah.
So
No, anyway,
same thing.
so that peach mango pie here, it's like almost a third bigger.
Right.
And
I
it
I
looks
say
like the one here, it's fatter. It's definitely fatter.
Mm.
I definitely would like to, start a petition from here in the Philippines to boycott the fact that our peach mango pies are so much smaller than yours there in Virginia.
Well, everybody here is
Like,
bigger and obese as opposed to
Yeah.
yun nga, yun nga.
yeah.
So that's why we call it Filipino size.
Right. How much is that drink though for that little thing?
Maybe 30?
Maybe 30 pesos.
20?
So it's about 80 cents, 75 cents. That's
Yeah.
still though, it's so little. I can't even imagine like how big an actual burger is.
Yeah. I used to complain that a lot about that a lot when I first moved back. Like,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
do remember one time I went to the Jollibee in the airport. No, not in the airport, in Manila near Greenbelt because I was staying at the Mandalin Oriental. I went across.
Wow.
I went across to Greenbelt to there was a Jollibee
Green
down the
belt
street.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What? For what?
There's a green belt 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
I don't know. I don't wish. Whichever was across Mandarin Oriental Hotel.
hey, they're tearing down Greenbelt 1, I think, or 2.
Why?
Yeah.
Like one of the oldest one out of like all of them. Why? Because they wanna make it look more modern.
Oh. Well, anyway, so I went to Jollibee and I ordered. I can't remember what I ordered, but it came with like it looked like burger. But when I opened it, it was rice.
Mm.
Mm,
So I was kind of pissed, you know. I was like, "Oh, nice! It comes with a burger. I don't need to order a burger." I think I ordered chicken, and in the picture it has that little wrapper thing. I thought it was like burger patty with bread.
mm,
So I'm like,
mm.
I'll have my chicken with that. That's cool. And when I opened it, it was rice. I didn't know. I was all pissed off. I'm like, what is this? I went up. I was one of those Karens that went up to the counter and complained. I'm like,
Mm.
what is this? Why are you giving me rice? I thought it was a burger. It comes with a burger. The picture says burger. Like, no, sir. No, sir. It's actually rice. That's rice. I'm like, oh.
Na blind.
Anyway,
You got scammed.
I got scammed. I was more disappointed, to be honest with you, because I was waiting for that. I wanted to try that burger, I guess, you know.
Yeah. I was trying to
That's
remember
my Jollibee story for you. Super
what
sarap.
other.
Super linis.
So
I still
let's
remember that commercial.
check all that apply if how Filipino you are. Okay.
Okay. All right. Are we
Gotta
starting now?
breeze
So,
through this as fast as we
so
can.
hold on. What's the premise of this real quick? It's just to check how much of a Filipino
Oh,
I am.
remember the viral there?
Right.
Remember
What?
Remember the viral Jollibee?
What viral Jollibee? What?
The chicken joy towel?
No, that's an old story. Let's not talk about that right now. Okay. So you have been living in the US since 1998,
Yeah. 1991.
1991, but you've been back to the Philippines several times. So let's see how much you've maintained your being
All right.
Filipino.
Okay. So how Filipino am I? That's the name of this quiz. How Filipino is Jason?
So
Or
just yes or
how
no.
whitewash is Jason?
Just yes or no.
Okay.
And if it's yes, I'll, check it for you.
Okay.
Check all that apply. When you greet people, do you say, kain na?
Kumain ka na?
Kumain ka na ba? No,
No.
you don't. That's not how
No.
you guys do it in the family. You go to Jollibee after going to church with your family.
No.
You don't call it a meal unless there's rice.
No. No. Well, yeah. Well, no. No, we don't. We don't call it a meal unless there's rice. No, we don't. Rice
All
is
of your
not
life.
necessary.
Let's move on to the next one. In all of your life, have you ever sipped soda from a plastic bag?
Since I was a kid, ever since I was a kid, yes, I did. But ever since I've been here, no.
You can eat with just your hands.
Oh, hell yeah. Come
That's
on,
already
man.
that's already checked even before I got to the question because I knew it. Like I was going to say, you don't eat just with your hands. You got your knees up on the chair.
Okay, you don't need to make me look like an orangutan or something. Jesus.
And you have to save and reuse plastic utensils, especially the ones
No.
that you get from Jollibee, cups and
No.
cups, because sayang.
No, you throw those out, man. That's just gross.
You use Chinaware for special occasions.
Not necessarily. No. Hold on. Is there like an outcome here of like my scores or something that you're
Yeah,
keeping track?
of
Okay, good.
course. We're
All right.
going to like tally up how Filipino you are.
Okay. No. We don't necessarily use China only for special
You don't have to
occasions.
like explain. You don't have to explain your
Okay. Okay.
answer
Okay.
and defend yourself for every single question.
Well, it
Although,
makes me look really bad. Like I'm a traitor. Jesus.
right, exactly.
Okay.
That's the point of why I'm doing this to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, Mr. O, do you make tusok the fishball?
Well, yeah, because you only buy that in the Philippines.
2 points.
Do you order ihaw in the turo-turo?
Yes. Yes. Because only in the Philippines, again.
Oh, there's ano, di ba?
So the answer to those two questions that we just did was that you know someone whose name is just repeated syllables, like turo-turo and ihaw-ihaw. No, but specifically, do you know anyone like Tintin or Junjun?
No, it's just or boo boy or boy boy. Now I do know a Tin, I do know a June, but nobody calls them Tintin or Junjun. So no,
That's
I
my
don't know it.
nickname, Tintin.
I
You know at least 3 people that's named girly or boy.
no, only one.
In a crowd, you respond when you hear psst. Be
No, not
honest.
really. Not
Be
really, to be
honest.
honest with you. Not really. Maybe once or twice I do remember in the mall when I'm walking and I hear it.
So that would be a yes then.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
what
I'm
about
like,
if someone said, "Huy"?
yes.
Hindi
Yeah.
mo pasigaw yan. Like, hoy!
Yeah.
Hi. Okay, here it is. This is the one that I fall for real. When someone asks you directions, do you
With my lip?
point with your lips?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't.
You always mano po to all older people you meet and visit.
No.
That's like lost, right?
That's kind of
There,
no, I don't
there.
know anybody that does that, to be honest with you.
My family and I don't do mano po, but when I do see a family that does mano po,
Yeah.
I feel so embarrassed. I feel so unpatriotic or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but see that then you feel like you're obligated to do it. It's not necessarily disrespectful if you don't.
well, I feel like it is when I don't. So I don't do it, but when I see another family that does it, I end up doing mano po to their elders out of
Mm.
respect because the rest
Right.
of the family does it like normal.
Right.
So aside from succumbing to their tradition, I
Mm.
also feel embarrassed that I don't do it. So
Yeah.
you take off your chinelas before you get in the house.
Yes.
At a party, do you serve plates wrapped in plastic bags?
No, that's just gross.
This is
No.
like a
Like,
this is
yeah.
like a interrogation. It takes forever to say goodbye to someone when you're at a party or any gathering.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm always trying to be like 1 foot outside the door already. So most of the time, what I've learned is I'll say bye when I'm halfway out.
Or 15 minutes before you actually plan to leave.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
When saying goodbye, you end up having another conversation in the kitchen
Yes.
and at the front door.
No, only the kitchen.
and then in the car?
That's too much. That's a bit too much, man.
Those are 4 separate questions. When you can't find the right word to use, you replace it with ano na yun? Yung do you have any filler words in Tagalog?
No, I don't. I don't.
It's not it's huh?
Huh? Ano? Putang na. Ano?
And it's not what's the correct when you want to make copies of something, do you say photocopy or Xerox?
Jesus. It's photocopies, man. You don't even say photocopies. You just say copies. That's it.
Here, if you go to, let's say, National Bookstore or a sari-sari store, you
Xerox.
don't say pakopya, you say pa-Xerox.
That's the brand.
Well, I don't know why I'm
Sounding
speaking
Sondrox.
like that, but
You sound like Totoy next door.
no, if you want to say it like more manlier, pare, pa-Xerox naman. How do you say it when there are no lights?
When there's no lights,
Mm,
it's dark, or there's no
right.
lights.
No, but is it blackout or brownout? You know the difference?
Oh yeah, it's a brownout. A blackout is a complete blackout, where the entire area is blacked out. Brownout meaning if it's only your street.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, duh!
Oh.
Now you do.
It's not the bathroom, it's the comfort room.
it's the, it's the restroom. First of all, it's not a bathroom; it's a restroom.
Right. But here we call it the comfort room.
The
Why?
CR.
It's called a CR.
Basic comment. It's same as pabili ng Colgate instead of toothpaste.
Yeah. AC got ahead of us here. That's right. You
That's
don't buy
right. It's the
toothpaste,
same
you
one.
buy
It's a
Colgate.
That's so funny.
And if you do move here in the Philippines, Jason, you don't call it AC. You call it aircon.
Okay.
And if AC is going to the parlor, she's not going to get nail polish. She's going to get cutics.
Cutics.
And the next
Paano yan eh?
the next question was, the Colgate question. And then finally, every watch here in the Philippines is called a Rolex, okay? Not a wristwatch. We don't call it wristwatches. We call it
Rolex.
Rolex.
Kahit na hindi Rolex.
Yeah. I don't know where the questions are going now, but to you, sando does not mean sandwich, okay? You have a lot of shoes and a lot of it are sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Over here in the Philippines, we call those rubber shoes, okay?
Oh, no, that I know. That I know.
Do you ever open or close the lights? How do you
No,
say it? It's a
because you turn it on and off.
Okay. So you're laughing, I guess. That's not a check mark. That's not a yes.
You don't open. How do you open a light?
Jason, do you know what a tabo is?
Of course. Come on, man. My wife uses one every day.
What is it in English?
Oh, there's no such thing in English. In English, it's called a cup.
It's a dipper.
Comment.
What?
Easy comment.
It's a dipper.
Or
Oh, AC
pampers.
has a comment.
Or pampers
Can you come close?
instead of diapers.
Oh, yeah.
Lol.
How does AC know this? When did she move there?
Man, she is more butch than I am in regards to being a Filipino.
Because that's right. When you buy diapers around here, you don't just buy you don't say, "Can I buy diapers?" You say, "Can I buy Pampers?" You know the difference between walis tingting and walis tambo?
Yes, I do. Ting ting is the skinny bamboos, or whatever that is.
Okay, there's still a lot of questions, but let's end it here because I know you're falling asleep already.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You know that you're Filipino if you put up the Christmas tree on September 1.
Not
So
December.
I'm waiting for my wife to comment, but I still have a Christmas decoration up on the fireplace. I
So I
haven't
hope
put
you
it
guys
down.
are learning. If ever you guys decide to move to the Philippines, your family, particularly Jason or anyone that's listening, if if you want to go with the Christmas spirit, September 1st, okay?
September 1st. Okay. As long as it's a burr month, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As soon as Burr months start, Christmas trees got to be up already.
Mm.
We have a Christmas decoration that my wife tells me every year to take it down. That's on top of the fireplace. It's been there for almost 2 seasons now.
That's about half of what I got for you. Do you want to keep going?
Keep going. Keep going. Let's go.
Your living room walls are lined with diploma and graduation photos.
No, they're not. Did they really do that in the Philippines? Oh, yeah.
You're
It's something
always
to be
late.
proud of. Me, always late? No.
That's me. And you say you're on your way when really you're still in bed.
No.
You blame your being late on traffic. Is this directed to me?
No. Probably.
And finally, the people that you're meeting up with actually believe you.
No. That's so funny.
You love karaoke?
Of course.
You never fail karaoke standbys? You have like
No,
a
no,
list
no,
of
no.
songs for
No, I actually am not a good I don't like karaoke that much, to be honest with you.
Mm. Ako, I realized that I have to have at least one OPM song on my karaoke playlist. You know what OPM stands for though, right?
Original Filipino music, right?
And you've okay, this the reason why I wanted to do this quiz for you,
Okay.
because of this question. You've memorized the lyrics to Eat Bulaga, the theme song. That's
I
a
don't
check.
memorize it. I know some.
That's a check.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I don't know the whole thing. I don't.
Yeah, but enough.
Eat bulaga, isang libot, isang tuwa, buong bansa. Eat bulaga.
There you go. And you cried
Si
when Tito Vic
Tito,
and
si
Joey left,
Vic,
right?
and Joey. What?
You cried when they had to leave.
No, I didn't. But no, my wife did bring up, we do have a tabo and it's actually right next to the toilet.
It's called a dipper.
And
Now
it's
you
an
know.
actual tabo.
And, wait, hold on. I got ads popping up on my quiz. I don't know how to skip it.
Uh-oh.
Do you stay up late to watch your telenovelas and Korean novelas?
No. Sorry, I don't.
You sure? It's like a telenovela without a mistress, an angry wife, and an orphan bores you?
I watched
And
something else.
this one's for Tin. Talia was, and maybe still is, your idol.
Talia? Who's
Yeah.
Talia? I don't know who that is.
I can hear AC in the background. Is she explaining it to you?
Yeah, Marimar. She said she's right there, right there. I don't know who those are.
I think this quiz is
I think
more
this is for
designed for
her.
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and okay. So speaking of AC and Talia, and she still gets kilig about Sergio's chest hair.
Sergio's
Also,
chest hair.
so she knows how to pronounce it.
Sergio?
Serio daw. Serio.
My God. I don't even know who that is.
Don't read the questions, huh? Because you're answering it. Can you hear her?
Yes, I can hear her.
Pwede ba?
You're ruining it.
Your pronunciation is like
And we all know that dirty ice cream is not really dirty, though, right?
Yes. No. It's street ice cream.
Okay.
My wife's
Wanted to
saying
make
like
sure.
answering everything on her own.
And you crave halo-halo or mais con hielo or saging con hielo on a hot summer day.
No, not really. Not here, no.
Is AC answering now too?
She's right here, standing right there.
And champorado when it's cold and rainy.
I don't even
No.
remember the last time I had champurrado.
Seriously?
It's been a while.
And you like weird food combos like puto with dinuguan or tuyo with champorado, no?
No, I like tuyo. I've never had it with champurrado. I do like dinuguan.
All right. And this one's going to, I'm sure you're gonna cave in on this one. Adobo will always have a special place in your
Oh,
heart.
are you kidding me? That's
Wait.
not even a question.
I didn't read that
Ideally, it'd be
question
nice
ahead
if
of
I
time.
could. What's that?
I didn't read that question ahead of time. I couldn't help myself laugh when I was reading it.
Adobo will
Adobo?
always have a special place in my heart, especially. Well, see, no, the one that my wife makes, I don't even know if that's like Filipino version or not. But I don't know, it's just too good. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let's turn the spotlight to Tin here real quick. Anong naisip mo kahapon at uminom ka ng gatas?
Huh?
Ba't mo naisip? But wait lang. I'm gonna have to conversation with Tin here first.
Okay, all
Bakit
right.
naisip mo maggatas kahapon? Kasi nagugutom ka? Or kasi walang coffee?
Yeah, kasi nagugutom na ako.
Nagugutom?
Yes,
Okay, so she
yes.
tried to wake me up. Sabi na, tara, kain tayo karinderya. Gutom na ako. Sabi ko, sanay lang, wait lang 5 minutes. I'm still trying to like go back to sleep for 5 more minutes, right? So
Right.
she was like, so she got herself a cup of milk. When we finally get to the karinderya, she orders adobo
With sile.
with sile. So when we get home, her stomach just
Well, what do you
started
mean sile? What
erupting.
kind of sile? Adobo with sile? What do you mean?
Pepper.
Sile, as in,
Inside the adobo mixed in?
Yeah.
yeah, no,
That's
not
not bad.
yeah. So it's spicy, extra spicy adobo.
Yeah,
But
so
she just had like milk like half an hour before.
she can't handle the spice on it. So her stomach probably got messed up.
So I asked her, out of 10 times that you drink milk, how many times do you get LBM? She says
Why does
3
she have?
times.
Is she like diabetic or not diabetic?
No, lactose intolerant. Right. So she's not like 100% lactose intolerant, but 30% of the time she's, got loose bowel movement.
Right, right.
So don't do that.
Was it bad?
Don't drink milk and then risk your stomach from getting all messed up with really spicy adobo.
And with buko.
And we had buko after that. So,
Oh, Jesus
geez.
Christ. I mean, you guys are complaining that your stomachs is all getting messed up, but you're like doing what you're doing.
Okay, so adobo will always have a special place in your heart, but
Absolutely. No.
balut will always be hit or miss.
Not even a hit. No such thing as hit or miss in balut. No. I'll pass. I'm all right.
It's a
I'm
never.
cool. No.
Yeah, we learned our lesson here. We don't get balut anymore because the guy that sells,
Yeah.
like it's a hit or miss. Sometimes he's trying to get one over us by selling us like old balut.
Ew.
Yeah.
So we don't. Yeah.
That's just gross.
Ayan, AC comment. Instead of diarrhea, they called it LBM.
LBM. Yeah. Do you guys call it LBM there, or do you just
Yeah.
call it that? You guys call it diarrhea, right?
Yeah, here it's both really. They say either LBM or diarrhea.
All right, you guys be honest. Do you put hot dogs in your spaghetti
No.
and ketchup?
No.
And then when it's your birthday, mawala ng cake, pero basta wag lang ang pansit.
Of course.
Ba't mo ako inuunahan? Ako
there's always
gusto mo
pancit.
ikaw na lang magtanong?
Always
You want to be the one to ask the
pancit.
questions?
Or spaghetti. No, yeah. Yeah, spaghetti or pancit.
Can you hear her? She's getting
Yes.
my line.
She's excited.
Don't read it. Naman eh. You keep frozen meat in empty ice cream tubs.
No.
I'm
No.
laughing because we're so guilty of that.
Wow.
So it's like every now and then I'm opening the refrigerator, the freezer here, right? It's like, oh,
Right.
we got a lot of ice cream.
That- that's like, or ulam. No, because Tupperwares aren't exactly a big thing in the Philippines, though. That's the thing. Or Ziploc
Yeah.
bags.
Well,
You
they
know what I
are
mean?
because they come with the ice cream. That's why everybody gets ice cream, not for the ice cream itself, because they're all so watered down.
Yeah.
We just get the ice cream for the tub. And
Well,
that's where we
yeah,
put
that I think that's what AC's saying. It Tupperware is big, but they're like the ice cream containers, right?
yeah, yeah, the ice cream containers. And then so when I open it,
Tilapia.
there's tilapia inside and meat and ground pork.
Oh. Now, it's not like that at all. We have like Ziploc bags that what we put all the meats in, or those clear, transparent Tupperwares. So
It's one of my favorites.
what's that?
This one I've literally said this one
Right.
on Fridays.
Uh-huh.
Monggo na naman ang ulam.
You know what? I don't remember the last time I had that. I would like to have one. I haven't had
You've never
Mocha
had?
forever.
Oh gosh, we have that here like staple every Fridays.
Man, you know what?
Guess
I'm
it's
gonna make
Friday
that.
today.
We're having Mungo again.
All right, admit it. Does your dining room have the Last Supper? The painting of the Last Supper?
Do you hear AC? She's like answering it. No, we don't. We don't. We actually don't.
How about a really big fork and spoon?
No, we don't.
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I used to have one.
So that would be a yes.
No, well, no, because that was from my grandma's house.
Still, you know what it is. That would be a yes.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You call them Tupperware instead of lunchbox or food container.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You eat sinigang with patis, even when it doesn't need more patis.
Oh, yeah. Of course. It's like not eating sitting.
Ito, sinasabi ko eh. When there's aircon on and someone leaves the open door, you get scared na baka lalabas ang lamig.
Jason eats patis and everything.
You hear that?
Oh.
I eat patis and everything, according to
Make
AC.
sure you dilute that with a lot of water, man.
I drink a lot of water.
And calamansi.
Vinegar.
Are you hearing her?
No, I didn't hear the second part.
She said patis is life with me, and then to her it's vinegar.
What?
You don't understand. Okay, so I buy her this vinegar all the time. It's called pinacorat.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
The only thing that's different is for her to drink it with a straw. I mean, she dips everything. She'll have breakfast sandwich and she'll put or eggs for breakfast and she'll put vinegar in it. Her mangoes, her everything. It's always whatever. It's too much.
Excuse me for wiping my nose. But yeah, aren't you addicted to pinacorat also?
Me? No, I'm not
No?
addicted to it. You know, I do the patis. I like, but I don't eat patis or have patis with everything. Not like
Yeah.
my wife with the vinegar. But my wife says, patis and vinegar opposites attract.
Yeah.
We've been experimenting on the barbecue stands around the neighborhood here.
Yeah.
Gosh, you could have the same barbecue, but if your sauce, like your vinegar, is not good,
Right.
people are not going to come back. It's all about the sauce. Sauce is life, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's key to that. If your vinegar mixture with your sweet mix spicy mixture is not a good combination, it's not good. Yeah.
Here's another question for you. Pinagbabawalan ka ni Lola maligo sa mahal na araw.
Is that true?
I've never heard
No.
of that. No, never heard of it.
I think ano lang, di ba pag alam ko pag namatay, I think.
When you were a kid, you get scared that mamang police will come and get you if you don't take an afternoon nap.
No, never heard of
No.
that. No.
You know what I heard? They
What?
said I was not gonna get taller. which was true.
I got that too, which obviously is true.
Here is another question to test if you're Filipino, that you're wise enough to put water in a shampoo bottle when it's almost empty.
No.
You don't do
I,
so. Yeah. So
I do that with dish soap.
Mhm.
You know, when you have the Dawn and it's about empty, I put some more water and then shake it so that it's
Mhm.
we are so guilty of this one. We have a dog. We have dogs named Brownie, Blackie, Whitey.
no. No, I've
Have you
never
ever been
named those.
have you ever been asked to pull out your tita's white hair for 1 peso each?
No. Jesus.
We're almost done. Your dad or any male figure of your family
Right.
gets overly aggressive when watching the PBA championships
No, not really.
or Manny Pacquiao's boxing match
Huh?
or Manny Pacquiao's boxing match
Yeah, that yes, he goes overly aggressive.
and knows too many up jokes for one lifetime.
No, no. My dad didn't really wasn't big at Arab jokes.
When traveling abroad, you always get pasalubong.
Yeah, in a way, yes, because you have to.
On the flip side of that, when relatives go abroad, they always send you balikbayan boxes.
Correct. That's correct. Yes.
You ever make palista in your suki sari-sari store?
There's no sari store here.
In the sari-sari store here we have across the street, it's like
Yeah.
bawal utang, bawal palista, bawal mamaya.
Mamaya na lang, mamaya na lang.
My favorite though is on a jeepney. I've seen signs that says God knows who does not pay.
Oh
Oh.
God.
And then no, that's not that's not the funny one that I've read. There's something that goes something like I forget, but something about God, something is free,
Yeah, yeah.
but you have to pay, something like
God to
that.
see you. Parang ganon.
I forget.
God watching you.
Yeah, I forget. It's not as funny. But yeah, there's God those who does not pay. Baba Baba and Baba Ba make complete sense to you.
Say that again.
Baba Baba and Baba Ba make complete sense to you.
No, Baba Ba Ba or Baba Ba.
I mean, that's just one syllable used in two different sentences.
No, it's too much work for me.
Huh? Of course, you know what that means.
I know Baba Ba. I know what it means. Baba Ba Ba, meaning like, are you going down?
Right.
And then
And
what's
then
the other one?
If I answer Baba Ba, you know what it means.
Baba Ba. Like, yeah, I'm going down.
So you know what it means. Baba Baba and
yeah.
Baba Ba make complete sense to you. So you understand what it means.
It took me a while, yes.
You express annoyance and disapproval by saying,
Yeah, I do that. do. Yes.
and when you're shocked, or maybe when you're upset, you say, Sus Mariosep.
No, I don't.
When you get all giddy when American media mentions the Philippines or Filipinos,
No,
you know,
I don't.
when you find out American celebrity, an American celebrity
Mhm.
is partly Filipino.
No. Do I get
Can you
giddy? No.
Yeah.
No.
Can you spot a kababayan from a mile away?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
when
heck.
you do, this is how I felt when I first met you. When you do, you're
Yeah.
always overjoyed.
No, not really. I mean, it's not like I'm underjoyed as well, but
Last three questions. When you'll take every opportunity to comment Pinoy pride on the
No.
internet
no. I don't.
because tangina, You're Pinoy. And last question, and you're proud talaga.
I mean, I'm proud, but I'd like to be prouder.
Anyway, I love how they made that that are you Filipino enough questionnaire, because I just
Right.
love the way that there's a whole bunch of other are you Pinoy enough quizzes online, but they're so serious. I just found this one hilarious. So in case you wanted to know, you are 11% Filipino. You only scored 20 out of 90 questions checked for being Filipino. So
20 out of 90?
yeah.
I'm a little disappointed, man.
Yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do.
11%.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Because I told you, I saved you with the Itbulaga lyrics. So I knew you would know that one.
Yeah.
That's why we did the quiz, because I knew that you knew the Itbulaga lyrics.
Man.
When I saw that question, I was like, yep, this is the quiz that we're going to do.
11%. That's so sad. I know it's hard. It's hard.
Well, there you go.
It's when you're not as exposed to it all the time, it's really hard. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I mean, here at home, yes. Do we speak Tagalog all the time? No, we don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Even my wife and I, 90% of the time when we have a conversation, it's in English. It's because it's what we're used to. It's not like we're completely abandoning things. It's the comfort of doing things. You know what I mean?
Jay, my
Yeah.
friend from high school, you don't have to defend yourself.
I know,
It's
but
okay.
now
I feel like you failed the exam. It's just a fun quiz. It's all right. It's just
but
just
11%
for
is
fun.
really degrading.
It's just for entertainment value on the podcast. It's not personal. It's okay. And did you hear Tin? She's like,
Well,
yeah.
she's really consoling.
You don't
Salamat.
have to react.
Salamat, Mare. Maraming salamat.
Mo kilitiin, umiinom ako ng kape. Baka
Mabuga.
mabugahan ka dyan.
So, I am borderline traitor. But unpurposed and whatnot. So
Listen, just keep the tabo in your toilet and you're good. Okay?
yeah, but it just sits there. It's like for display. It's not like I freaking use it. It's so bad.
In case one of your titas come by, at least it's there.
Anyway,
That's all I got for you.
yeah, I'm a little disappointed at myself, to be honest with you.
I wanna give credit where credit's due. I had fun with that quiz. Sorry to interrupt, man. That's
no,
from
you're
the
fine.
BuzzFeed article that I saw from Isabel Laureta and Matt Ortile. Looks like they came up with this quiz together, and it's funny.
It's so
It's
disappointing.
like, gosh, this was 2015 when they made.
Jesus. Anyway, well, that was very, very disappointing in my side, to be honest with you. I feel
Still
so
can't
ashamed.
get over it. My goodness.
I'm having a hard time getting over it, to be honest with you. 11%. I'm like thinking maybe 50% at least. You know what I mean?
You want me to send you the link so you can do the quiz all over again?
11% is like borderline banned from the Philippines.
You could study it and you can redo the quiz again if you want to.
Anyway, well, we hope that was enlightening to some people. You guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, we went a little bit over the time again today, but it's okay. We're working on it. Hope you guys have a good one. Anything else on your side, Noel?
I don't feel bad. 15
Yeah.
minutes. We're fashionably late.
Yeah,
That makes us Filipino.
That being said, thank you for joining us today. Episode
Wait.
63 down the drain.
Next
go ahead.
time, like what I was talking about in one of the questions a while ago, let's just plan to leave the party 15 minutes ahead of time because it's going to take us 15 minutes to say goodbye. So let's just make up for it on the next episode.
Again,
Cut that one short.
this is the Flip Side with Jay and Noel. My name is Jay.
Name's Noel.
Catch you guys later.
On the flip side.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. That's where the song comes in. Catch us on the next episode on the Flip Side with Jay and Noel. New episodes uploaded on Wednesdays and Saturdays.